would set in your mind, of course, there's no way in fact, there's no way would break your head and put things inside because it cannot still penetrate. But when your mind is ready, in fact, even with the slightest information you can get, you can use it to turn your world around because you have a positive mindset, you have a dynamic mindset, and a ready mindset, a fertile mindset to change your world around. That's why it is very, very important. Yeah, I see Shegun Olajide, welcome on board. That's why it's very, very important we position our mindset right to get the best. Because when our mindset is positioned right, would of course get the best from everything would be teaching here. Yeah, Mr. Isaiah, welcome. We are glad to have you here. Yes, in the next 3 minutes would kickstart. Let's just quickly wait for one or two persons so that they can also benefit. Like I said, the goal is to grow together. We don't want to leave anyone outside or don't want to leave anyone aside. So the goal is to grow together. And don't forget to your pen and paper. And if you have any questions in the course of the class, probably while the teacher is teaching, while the speaker is speaking, you have a question, do well to jot it down so that would know there will not be interruption during the class. Or you can also, of course, you can put it on the comments, on the chat box. So after the session, each session, we'll be having 2 sessions. After each session, we would have opportunity, we'll be privileged to ask our question. And I know justice will be done to that, I believe so. So as much as possible, pay rapt attention to everything you'll be learning today. Without further ado, let's just start. Let's go into it right away. What we have for today. Yes, I want to specially welcome you to today's masterclass. Yes, and trust me, you'll go home today with a book full of strategies or plans or how would I put lessons now. Okay, lessons work fine. You'll go with lessons today. Just be open-minded, like I've always said, be open-minded. And I want to let you know that this event is organized by Explorital Hub. Explorital Hub is a digital agency that is saddled with the responsibility to help small and medium-scale businesses move from their traditional way of doing things, from their offline way of doing things to online. We want to spot them online and also make them see the need to leverage the digital space. You and I will agree, you would all agree with me that, or you and I know that today technology has revolved. Like anybody that's not leveraging technology today, and part of the technology is the digital spaces. Now, if anybody that's not leveraging technology today is not ready to thrive or is not ready to scale, even in business. So that is why the Explorital has come to this space to come and help small and young businesses or medium scale businesses, to help them, equip them and teach them or show them how they can move from that offline to online, and not just coming online to come and show online, to just be on the digital space, but also to maximize profit or maximize the opportunity the digital space is giving onto them. That is what Explorital has come to. And Explorital, like I said, the digital agency. It offers several services. We have the graphic design. We have the, okay, sorry, I'm coming. Let me. 1 minute, please. Yes, they have the graphic design. They transform, the Explorital is saddled with the responsibility to transform your brand. I believe you can still hear me, please.
Yes, we can.
Okay, can you see my screen, please?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. They are here to transform your brand visual identity with their professional graphic design services. They create eye-catching designs to communicate message clearly and effectively, of course, to your brand, to your clients, and they make your brand unforgettable. Yes, they also do video creation. So yes, today you cannot just be doing graphics. You have to show the video. You have to tell the story And using video, in fact, on social media spaces today, when you leverage video, you algorithm tends to favor you more. So you have to leverage the power of video. So Explorator OBS is positioned to help you engage your audience with compelling, high quality videos tailored to your brand story. Whether you are looking for promotional video, product demos, explainer videos, they craft video that captures attention and drive, of course, they have to drive results. Then they do social media management. So very, very important. Social media management, they elevate your brand online presence with their comprehensive social media management services, ensuring your brand stays active, relevant, and connects with your audience. Online ad campaigns too. They maximize your reach and drive targeted results with our ad campaign management services. They specialize in creating and managing page advertising campaign across platforms like Google, Meta ads, that's your Facebook and Instagram ads, TikTok ads. Yeah, those they are still baby in the industry, but at the same time, so we still leverage the TikTok ad. The goal is to ensure that your ad reach the right people and also generate measurable outcome, and they are telling you they are here for you. They are here for you. That's basically about Explorator. And Explorator, we have on your various social media handle, your Instagram, your okay. I'll be dropping the link to their. So after the masterclass, do well to follow them up. Your Instagram, your LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn, then also Twitter, the X space too. They are also there. I'll be dropping the link as we go on. Without wasting much time, I'll be calling on our first speaker so that I will not just stay here. I'll be calling on our first speaker who will be taking us through the journey. Like I said, remember the masterclass is titled Get Noticed, Get Result. That is very, very important. When we get noticed on social media, like I said, we don't want to just make you go online, go on social media, but want you to also get results. We want your clients to know you and also get results from the social media handles. And I'll be calling on our speaker, that's Esther Solomon. Yes, Miss Esther Solomon is, some of us know her, some of us don't know her, but she's an expert in the industry. She's a nurse, a professional nurse, and also she has been on the digital space for many years, couple of years. Yes, we've done a lot of things together on the digital space, and today you can go, in fact, check for Esther Solomon on or our brand, everything. So just type it on Google or any social platform. Of course, you see her coming up. You can now check her track record and look at all what she has done so far in the digital space. And you see that, yes, you have a whole lot of things to learn from her. And like I said, open your mind, get your pen and paper, get your popcorn, very important, your Zobo or water, whichever one that suits you best. And you'll be getting a whole lot from this. Yes, welcome, Esther Solomon. You can come on board. Let's join me as we welcome Esther Solomon. You can join me on the chat box as we welcome Esther Solomon. Then we have to leverage the digital space and more so our branding. So very, very
Hello, good
important.
evening.
Okay, welcome back. Welcome back. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes, I can. Sorry about it. It's just network. You have to
Yeah,
switch in between.
we get. Welcome back, ma. Thank you, ma. Okay, you have the floor now.
Okay, thank you. Can I start?
Will you be sharing your screen?
Okay.
Let me. Okay, you can
Okay.
share your screen.
Y- Yes, I'm trying to send it itself.
Okay, send it to me, right?
Okay. Oh.
Okay.
I'm trying to send it to the platform, but don't worry. Let me start with what I have. Good evening, everyone.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening, all. Can you hear me? Okay. Today we'll be discussing about an interesting topic and it's titled Get Noticed, Get Results, the Power of Scaling Online. So we'll be using the slides that I've shared to the platform here. Please, when you cannot hear me, do well to indicate via the chat box so that I will be able to look for a way around it because of the noise in the background. Thank you very much. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear
Hello?
you.
Okay.
Yes,
My
we
name
can
is
hear you.
Nurse Mrs. Okorozo. Okay, no problem. Thank you. My name is Nurse Okorozo Esther Solomon. It's a great privilege to be here this evening. Special appreciation to Mr. Odewale Emmanuel. Mr. Odewale Emmanuel has been my friend for a long run now, and we've been into this digital space for quite a number of years, like over 5 years, and we love the progression that occurs, and we love the developmental skills that we have been able to acquire over the space of time. So my five major what I am known for is number one, I'm a nurse. I'm a nurse that is registered under the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria with a practicing license. I'm a public speaker. I've spoken to audiences above 10,000. Yes. I'm also a content creator. I create health related content, personal development content, and lifestyle in general, gradually digressing into marital stuff still. I'm a teens coach. I have an organization called Everything's World, registered under CAC, and then the organization has been in existence for about 7 years with its widespread offline and online. I'm also a professional volunteer of over 5 years. This is who I am, and this is what I'm known for. So over and out. Today we'll be talking about getting results, and the four major aspect of it is that we'll be looking at the roadmap to online visibility. We'll be looking at how to promote your brand. We'll be looking at challenges attached to visibility, and we'll also be looking at techniques used to promote visibility. We'll be looking at roadmaps to online visibility, challenges attached to online visibility, promoting your brands, and techniques to online visibility. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Can you hear me? Okay, okay. Thank you very much. Sorry, I need feedback because network is not friendly. So as we move on, we'll be talking about what is online visibility. Like you all know, people must know you for what you do. People must know you for who you are, and if people don't know you for what you do, like immediately I started this so specifically you might have not known me before and you don't really know who I am, but my first introduction, like they used to say, first impression matters. This is how it is here. So the hello.
Okay, we
Yes,
can hear you now. It's your voice went off at some point, but I think it's clear now. I believe everybody can only hear.
Okay, okay,
Yes, we
let me
can.
continue. So online visibility simply means the ability for one, or the degree in which a person's business, the organization, or whatever you are doing is being visible. Visible, that means we can see it, is being findable. That means if I'm looking for Explorital Hub, that means this organization that is organizing this program, it is easily, you can find it easily. It is accessible on the internet. Three keywords: visible, findable, and accessible. So this is what online visibility is all about. It means the brand, the business, the organization is visible, is findable, and is accessible on the internet. And it encompasses different kind of things. It doesn't start in one day, it does not start in 1 year, it does not start in 2 years. It takes continuity. It does not allow, okay, maybe first year you struggled and then you are giving up. No, that's not what he's talking about. He's talking about despite different struggles, different heartbreaks, different failures, you are still pushing ahead and then you are saying, I'm going to be a conqueror at the end of it all. This is what online visibility is all about. And if you see this kind of curve that I'm showing you here, it shows how different businesses have been moving ahead. Look at business in 2017. Look at the first curve. You saw that gradually, there was a decline. There was a peak in 2019, but you saw that in 2021 there is a decline. So these are different businesses according to the curves that are represented there. These are different businesses and their growth. You find out that, see, another one, the one that was the topmost one, we found out that little by little, there was a progression. But in all you are doing, there should be no stagnation. Instead, you should be progressing. That's one interesting thing about business competition. Now, there are different challenges that people face online. And let me tell you, whatever is worth doing is worth doing well. But the grace for you to keep on moving ahead is where the challenge comes. I hope someone is learning, and I hope you are with me. Hello, reply please.
Yeah.
Can someone
Yes, we
hear
can hear
me?
you.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Okay. Okay, please, I need feedback because of the bad network. So, as we move ahead, we find out that the first challenge is competition. A lot of people have these different business ideas, but the problem is that many people are doing the same thing. So if one is not careful and you uses a unique technique that makes him or she stand out, you see that this individual will start struggling and saying, my niche, many people are doing what I'm doing, many people are selling what I'm selling, many people are competing with me, and it might be very difficult for me to stand out or get noticed. Those are the challenges of online visibility. The next thing is content overload. Content overload simply means that the internet space is crowded with too many information. A lot of people know different kind of things, and if you're not careful, you will be asking yourself, this person already know what I want to do now. But what makes you stand out is the ability for you to grab this information and take this information personal, do more research than any other person. That means wherever you find yourself or whatever field that you are doing, the ability for you to research more than what other people are doing makes you what stand out. Then the next thing is algorithm challenges. A lot of us pass through this algorithm challenge. What algorithm challenge is trying to tell you that, for example, if you start using Instagram or you start using Facebook or you start using your various social media platforms, if you start using them gradually, you will find out that if you are not careful or you don't post consistently or you are not using the right hashtag or you are not using the right platform to sell your market, because there are various platforms to sell markets. If you're not, maybe a market that is meant for Facebook, you're using Instagram, you might not get the right customers there. You see that this search engine algorithm wahala will come across to you and point you at your face. And then when you start getting low sales, you'll be asking yourself, did I do right? Did I do this? What am I meant to do? What am I doing now? So these are challenges that one face in online visibility. Then the next thing is that content overload. Content overload, that means people are filled with so much information. One my major point here is that your audience might experience content fatigue, which
Miss Esther, can you hear me? Miss Esther, we cannot hear you. If you can hear me, if you are speaking, your mic is on mute. You can unmute yourself.
Okay, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Perfect, perfect. Don't worry, I would share the screen. You don't have to share your
Okay.
screen. Probably it's because of traffic.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
You
please
can
go
go
to
ahead.
the next one. How to promote your brand.
Yeah, I'm coming.
The next slide of it.
Okay. I'm
The
coming.
next one.
Yeah,
Okay,
right?
just pause. Yeah, so we're looking at how to promote our brands. So now what do you need to promote your brand? I will be dividing it into two aspects, online promotion and offline promotion. But let us talk about online promotion. In online promotion, for example, startup business, that means if you're just starting this year or in 2 years, you might not necessarily need a website creation, but this is important. But as the years progresses, you need to understand that websites, in case there is any difficulty or any challenge anywhere, you will need a website. But presently, if you're a startup brand, that means you're just starting up, you just need to budget ahead, like I said. Then another thing is social media establishment. That means wherever you find yourself and whatever you are doing, if people don't know you for who you are, they might not necessarily take you serious. So you need to establish your social media handle. Most especially if you're now using your individual page to promote whatever you are doing, you need to have your brand. That means, let's say you're selling chin chin. Now that chin chin, let's say we are calling it Ima Chin Chin and Stores. If you're saying Ima Chin Chin and Stores, you need to now have a social media page for Ima Chin Chin and Stores. Let's say your name is Odewale Emmanuel. We all know your name is Odewale Emmanuel. And we all know that you have been promoting your Ima Chin Chins and Store on your personal social media page. But now when you're now progressing as the day goes by, and you need to have a very social media relevant platform that can be used for grants or apply for businesses, you need to have your own social media page personally different from your own name. Then another thing is content marketing. Content marketing comes in different phases. That means for you to market your product or whatever it is that you are doing, you need to target your audience. If I'm selling chin chin and image chin chin, I'm using that as an instance. Your chin chin, your target people is everybody, children, oh, adult, oh, teenagers, oh, they need chin chin to keep them going. Maybe they are reading. Now, there are specific content marketing skills that you're going to say, parents, get chin chin for your child as she goes to school. You want to reach out to the teenagers. You say, yummy, yummy, chin chin, yummy, yummy, chin for Jerry.
Miss Esther, I cannot hear you again. Miss Esther, can you hear me? Sorry, can anybody hear me?
Can you hear me now?
Okay, perfect, perfect.
Okay, so now for the teenagers, you can say yummy yummy chin chin to get your mouth yummy. Let's say we're now using the instances, for example, when they're in school or when they are doing one thing or the other, or for their friend as gifts, because teenagers like gifting each other stuffs. So now that's your own branding skill. I'm not seeing my slides, oh. Okay, thank you. So the next thing is email marketing. As your business progresses, you need to get your email for your customers. That means you might decide to expand your business and go into mental health aspect of your business. Or one day, if the social media handles decide to fail, your email is what will keep you going with your customers. Or one day, if you now decide to expand your business and have other products and you need to get them notified, you can use that medium. So you need to build an email address and send regular newsletters talking about your brand, talking about your brand product, talking about your promotional whatever it is to your audience. Then the next thing is influencing marketing. Hello, can you hear me? Okay. Can you still hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, thank you. So please go to the next slide. The next thing is influencing marketing. Influencing marketing is like once in a while where you are having that your brand, that your product, you need someone that has a better feed. For example, see these ads that is going on. Everyone loves Jennifer. Everyone loves Jennifer that is going to come to the cinema on the 13th of December. This is what we call influencing marketing. Jennifer gathered people, like she saw her bringing fowls, she brought prince, she brought different people from different fields so that they can see what she's. Sorry about the network issue. So what we're trying to say is that now Jennifer is using bigger people who have larger audience, larger influence to also promote her movie. So this is what influencing marketing is. So if you know that particular person that is online and your spirit goes along with it, you can pay them for specific time so that they can help you promote that your product. That is what influencing marketing is all about. Now let's go to offline promotion. We've talked about online promotion. You can look at the presentation later and then get yourself equipped with it. So offline promotion, for example, there are some businesses that might not prevail online, but when they are offline, they will prevail. That's one thing. So now let's look at how do we now promote these businesses that might not prevail online but offline around your community, wherever you are, they might prevail. So the first thing is networking. Are networking by attending industry event. For example, if you are into the fashion industry, you can network by attending events from brands, from people, conferences, trades that are talking about your niche. By now you should know your niche, where you belong, what brand you possess, and what your brand or your market entails. Now the next thing is word of mouth. Word of mouth to people around you, word of mouth to your friends. There's nothing like I'm shy, I cannot promote my business. There's nothing like that. Word of mouth is simply telling people around you in the church, mommy, oh, I sell chin chin. Daddy, welcome, oh, how you dey? Oh, daddy, this chin chin will be good for you. I know you love it. You go to the office. I know you do this. That's what word of mouth is trying to say. Then in the church, they'll be like, who can supply? I will be there. Oh, I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. I will supply chin chin. Look at, there is one woman on Facebook, and her brand is called Melanie Pie, and all she does is to do, sorry, parfait. She does wonderful parfaits. So in her church, she volunteered to supply parfait for the church members, and this her parfait is very yummy. Looking at it through the advertisement. Now, word of mouth is now telling you that in her estimate, she's like, if I give half, let's say her parfait is 9,000 naira. She decides to slash it because it is her church. She sells it for 4,000 naira. And there are 100 members. If 100 members buy that parfait for the discounted rate at 4,000 naira because she's trying to promote her brand, more than 100 people will come back to her because of the nutrients embedded in that parfait, so that um they can get her product and her services. So now imagine her selling it for 100 people, and more than 100 people are coming back to benefit from her. That is the business of promoting your brand through what? The word of mouth. So this evening, while we are here, you need to go back and rethink of ways that you can use to promote your brand. Stop being shy about what you're doing. Then the next thing is referral marketing. Referral marketing is simply rewarding customers and say, ah, okay, madam, thank you. Oh, tell your friend about me. Oh, tell your this thing. That's what referral marketing is. That means you're trying to implement a referral program that rewards customer for referring new businesses to your brand. Ah, madam, you brought your friend. Oh, don't worry. I will sew a new clothes for you next time. Or don't worry, I will give you a discount. That's why you see all these brands, they'll say buy one get one free, or buy two. You go and call your friend, seun come oh. They say you should, just like how Temu took over the place that we all know our normal brand used to do, and then they're selling products that are very fine. So we see another one, print advertisement. That means offline to promote your brand. You can print out your cards, your ID cards. You can print out different kind of advertisement through written copies, or let's say pictorial formats, let's say it's pictures, and then you are giving to people. Maybe like there's one tech couple I admire on social media, and on this social media there's one thing about it. Their husband, they are married, let's say that is they're married, right? But after church service, they usually print out their flyer. It's called Smartphone Productivity Club for teenagers. They'll print out the flyer, and after church, they'll rush out and they'll be sharing it to people, saying, auntie, say this is for you, help your child. And they always have a target audience. That means during holidays, they will come out again and reinforce. That time, children are done with school, so that they'll be able to get themselves equipped with social media. So the next slide, please. I hope we are learning. Oh, next slide. Oh, are we learning? Please respond. Oh,
Yes, I am.
hello,
Yes,
hello.
ma.
Are we
Yes, ma.
learning?
Yes, ma. Yes, ma.
Okay, okay,
Yes.
okay, no problem. So the fastest route now to have a brand that is very visible, number one is what? Networking. Networking with people that are in your same niche, networking with people that are not in your niche, networking with people in the church, networking with people everywhere around you, every opportunity that you have. My name is Nurse Esther Solomon Okorozo. I am this, I am that, I am this, I am this. Immediately, what sticks to your head? Esther is a nurse. Done. Any other thing that she say, she's a nurse. I'm meeting you for the first time. Hello, can I meet? My name is Nurse Esther. Like, it now sends you signal. So anytime you see me, just say, oh, that girl's name is Nurse Esther. I'm so happy to see her. That is what networking means. And then you're using 3 seconds to introduce yourself. My name is Nurse Esther. I'm a public speaker. I'm a professional volunteer. I'm a this, I'm a that, I'm a that. On your WhatsApp status, everywhere you go to, you're telling people what you do, how you did it, where you did it, how people came back to reach out to you. Like you are preaching yourself. Like they usually say, you are your best preacher. Nobody else can preach like you. Most especially when it comes to your business, about your life, about yourself. Then the next thing is marketing. To market your products either online or offline. Now the way you carry your business are the same way the profit will return back to you. I'm using pidgin so that you understand. The energy that you use to tell people about who you are is the energy that will come back to you. So if you say, this is who I am, people should patronize what I'm doing, that's the same energy that will come back to you. But if you say, I'm the one that saw this, that, it's the same energy that you're going to receive. So another thing is building relationship online, offline, wherever you meet yourself. Don't carry your bad character from your house and go outside. Meet people, smile. Even if you don't know how to smile, pretend to smile, be happy, be joyful, smile very well. That's how we make it happen. Then the proverb of today is start today, don't delay. The power is in you. Start today. Don't say, this thing that Esther have told me, I don't hear, I go start next year. Nothing like that. Next year is just like a continuation of the calendar. For me as a nurse, I just feel like next year continues because I still don't think I'm going to have a break for my Christmas because I'm still going to go to the hospital and reach out to life. So start today. Today is calendar is starting. Don't say I will start tomorrow. I will start when next year starts. Start today. Don't delay. The power is in your hand. So I don't know who is here. I don't know who has listened to what I've said. And I don't know what you want to do and how you want to go about it. There are techniques. You know that this class doesn't end here. It continues. You are getting more skills. You are acquiring more knowledge. You are meeting people. You are taking things into your hands. And then you're saying, I'm going to rule the world. I'm going to be best. I'm going to have multiple streams of income. One money no dey belleful. Like today, if you know through my social media handles, I was marketing myself because needs are unlimited and one money no dey ever do. What I'm trying to say is that one stream of income is never and will never be enough unless you have a boyfriend that will maybe support you. And even if he supports you, it can still never be enough because the economy is not smiling. So. My name is Nurse Esther Solomon Okorozo, and it's an amazing privilege. You can reach me via social media handles, LinkedIn. I'm still bearing Esther Solomon. YouTube, Esther Solomon Okorozo. Where again? Facebook, Esther Solomon Okorozo. Instagram, Esther Solomon. I'll soon transition them just gradually. I've not had enough time. For all my social media handles, you can get the link from Mr. Odewale Emmanuel. My phone number is here, location Lagos, Nigeria. So thank you very much, everyone. God bless you. It's a great privilege despite the network wahala. Thank you, everyone. You not clap for me?
Thank you very much, Ma.
Sorry, I've been speaking since I never knew my mic was on mute. Okay, I believe everyone can hear me now. Can you hear me, please? Hey. So if you can hear me,
Yes,
just
I
Yes, we
can
can.
hear
We
you.
can hear you.
Yes.
okay. Thank you very much. Yes, she has done justice to going online. I'll just do a quick presentation too on how we can truly go online and also scale on the digital space. I'm coming. I want to quickly share my slides so that we can all see it through. So if you have your question, just keep it, and after I'm done, we'll be given the privilege to ask your questions. After I'm done, you'll be given the privilege to ask your questions. Okay, I believe you can all see my screen. Sorry, can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. Yes, let's dive in. Yes, she has done a whole lot of justice to branding generally, and I must confess to you that today, and you would also agree with me that branding is not negotiable. Yes, branding is not a luxury. Like it's not something you can just attach or just because I have so many money because I'm wealthy. No, it's very very necessary. That's online branding is very very necessary if you must thrive in the digital space today, or if you must scale up your business. Yeah, there are some business that, like she said, there are some business that you you have to do offline activities and the likes, but at the same time, you cannot still put aside or the effect of going online to brand. Look at offline brand. Okay, look at your network providers. Basically, they do online, they do telecommunications and the likes, but at the same time, they still have a good online reputation. If they are not online, if MTN is not online, Airtel will come and steal away the market shares. If Airtel is not online, Glo will come and steal away the market shares. So that's why going online is also very very important and very very powerful. Now, what is branding? Branding is what they say. Branding is what they say you are when you are not there. Like what they say you are. I can mention, okay, if I mention Jumia, what is Jumia? Everybody have a perception of brand of Jumia. Jumia is an e-commerce store, or Jumia is a store that you can go and shop from and get products delivered to your doorstep without you leaving the comfort of your. That's the perception they've intentionally built in your head over time. Now, another definition says branding is the intentional effort to create and influence public perception of an entity. Now, this entity can be either business or can be an individual. That's business in the sense that it's a business brand, just like your Jumia is a business brand, MTN is a business brand. We have a lot of business brand. Now, individual in the sense that a personal brand, just like Nurse Esther Solomon is a personal brand. Now, she says she has Everything's Word. Everything's Word is a business brand, while she herself is a personal brand. Now, the way she intentionally, or the effort she intentionally puts to configure your perception of her or of our business is what we call branding. By positioning herself as an authority in the industry, and also elevating her credibility and differentiating her from other competitors. Yeah, if she says she's a nurse, there are a lot of nurses out there. We have different. I can mention 1,000,001 nurses in my head now. I will not do that anyway. But the way she position herself to make you feel this is who she is what we call branding. And when she's not in the room, now if she's not on this call, of course, the way I will talk about her is what she has done, consciously done over a period of time. So that is what is brand. Branding is very very important. Now, building brand is not just posting online. Now, some people can say, I want to build brand, I'm just posting online. Okay, let me post today. Tomorrow, let me post, oh, thank God it's Friday. So next tomorrow, oh, throwback. Now, all those ones are not basically branding. Yes, they are processes, but I cannot call that branding. What is branding? Branding is you understanding your unique strengths. What is that strength you have in you? How do you want to go out? What is that your unique values? Highlighting your why. Now, you cannot just go, okay, I want to brand myself, I want to brand my business. I must understand my why. Why am I branding myself? What are my values? What did I want them to see in me? What is my vision? And what are the strategies I want to implement online? Now, how to stay and stand out in the crowded digital space. Sorry, can you still hear me? Let me confirm before I move forward.
Yippee.
Sorry, can you still hear me?
Yeah, so
Okay, thank you very much for that. How can we stay and stand out? Now, if we say, let's come to the fashion industry now. If I call fashion, which fashion brand? Everybody has their different fashion brands. Now, how do you stand out amidst these crowds? How can you stay online and also stand out in a crowded digital space? If you must scale or you must thrive in digital space, you must be very, very, very intentional. You not join a bandwagon of, okay, I'm just going online. Okay, let's take comedians today. You can mention a lot of comedians today. They are not just there because they want to be there. They were intentional and very strategic about they going out and the kind of content they put out. So they had strategies they've implemented. Now I'll be sharing some strategies in the course of this session. What are these strategies? But if you must scale and thrive in this digital space, you must be intentional. You must be strategic on whatsoever thing you are implementing on the digital space. And here are some steps that can help you achieve that. Number one is know your why. You want to go and just show people for showing sake. No, there is a why you are going there. They say if the reason of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. Yes, but if you have your reason, you have your concrete why, when you are going up there, you are intentional and you are strategic about everything you are doing. When you are commenting, you are commenting around a particular kind of content you comment on, the kind of content you post, that's because you understand your why. And okay, let's say you have a fashion e-commerce brand. Your why can be going online. We aim to provide a seamless shopping experience. Now, for an e-commerce store, a fashion e-commerce store going online, their why can be to promote or to provide seamless shopping experience. Probably you've seen other shopping brands, other fashion brands giving bottlenecks in their shopping experiences. So they're going online. They want to provide seamless shopping experience and offer trending and inclusive clothing options and build a community that celebrates self-expression. Now, Explorital, why is Explorital going online? Explorital want to make small business owners, want to make medium-scale businesses see that they can actually thrive online, and they want to also show them how to thrive online, and not just show them, they want to also support them to go online and also thrive. That is the why. So everything we do around Explorital must be around, the focal point must be around being on the social media space or being online, making businesses see that they can thrive online, and also showing them and also supporting them to thrive online. So you must know your why. Another thing is your target audience information. If you don't know your target audience, yes, I've had a lot of persons saying, okay, I've asked some persons questions like, who are your target audience? And I'll get to hear my target audience is everybody, and I laugh. The fact is that everybody is not your target audience. It's a lie. Everybody cannot be your target audience. Okay, let me come to a layman's language now. Who are your target audience? Simply, your target audience are those that need your product and has the ability or the capability to purchase your product. Those that needs your product and have the ability to purchase that product. For example, I'm selling an Infinix phone. I'm selling. I see needs an Infinix phone, but it doesn't have the ability to purchase that Infinix phone. It's not my target audience. I have to move and look for my target audience. So I need to know who needs my product. I need to know who needs my Infinix product, and also have the ability to buy that Infinix product. That is my target audience. So if you are going online, know who you are targeting. This will help you in the journey of it will help you in the journey how you are transitioning online. The next one is build a buyer's personnel. Buyer's personnel is a kind of fictional, how will I put the English now? But it's a kind of fictional character of who your buyer personnel is. Okay, buyer personnel, you can just build a dummy buyer personnel of, if you look at my slide, you have your personal information, you have your challenges, you have the professional goals, you have how you can help. So you can say, okay, just pick somebody at random. Let's say the name of my buyer personnel is Kate. I can just say, Kate, what's the age of Kate? Kate is 20 years old. Kate is a female, gender, hobby. Kate loves reading. Kate loves singing. Kate is based in Lagos State. That's the location. Kate, the interest of Kate. Now, the income of Kate. What is the income range of? Okay, Kate makes 30,000 naira to 40,000 naira every month. I've known that one. Now the challenge is what problem are they trying to solve? What is Faith's challenges? Okay, Faith challenges when she sings. She's always having this itching throat, or what? Or you can just build a problem that's majorly the problem your brand or your product is trying to solve, or your service is trying to solve. Now, what is stopping them from achieving that their goal? What is their goals, and what is stopping them from achieving their goal? Now, what is the specific pain points that they have? Now, you go to the professional goals. What are their career goals? What are their success? What does success look to them like? Like, what does success look like to them? Now, what is their end game? Then you now look at how you can help them, or how they can be helped. Now you look at how does your product meet their needs. That's another thing to consider. Another thing is, what question might they ask? Now, if you put all these things together, you see that your brain begins to reposition and resonate around the problem and around what how you can solve their problem. And of course, you start to think of where you can get these people to solve their problem. That is what buyer personnel actually is. The next one is identify where your audience hang out online. Now, identifying where your audience hang out online, this is very important. You can look for an influencer. Okay, if your audience, like I said, is kids, look for an influencer kids looks for or kids follow online. Go to that place, the community of that influencer, and go and pop up there. Let them see you that this is what you sell. Of course, you can see many other persons like Faith in that community. So you need to understand and identify where your audience hangs out. The next one is analyze your competitors' content. Now, your competitors, you are not the first that will do anything. Whatsoever business you are doing, you will not be the first and you will not be the last person. So there's somebody also doing that thing. Look at that person. Analyze what the person is doing. Look at the kind of content the person is creating. Look at what the person is doing online. And by so doing, you try to look at what you can implement, what you can embrace, innovate in your own way. And of course, you are getting the results the person, in fact, you are getting beyond what the person is getting. The next one is select your platform. Now, sorry, before I continue, can you hear me? Let me be very sure. So I'll be sure network has not taken me off. Sorry, can somebody just unmute and speak, and so that I can be sure I'm communicating?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, select your platform. Now, there are several platforms on the digital space. You have Facebook, WhatsApp, TikTok, a lot of them. Now, when you select this platform, look at, okay, now you must have known where your audience are, where they hang out, where they spend most of their time. Okay, I did in the group on, I think day before yesterday, I did a poll. Which platform do you find interesting, or which platform do you find convenient? Now, everybody have their different perspective to different platforms. That's what help them model the kind of time that it help them model what the quantity or the numbers of time they spend, or the amount of time they spend on that platform. Now, after you've identified the platform where your audiences are, now learn the culture of that platform. Different platform has different culture. Now, TikTok, you cannot post text. If you want to be posting content and it's just text, of course, TikTok is not somewhere for you. You have to go to somewhere like Facebook, or maybe you get a blogging site or something like that. Now, if you want to do video, of course, TikTok is a win-win for you. You can go on TikTok, on YouTube, you can do videos and the like. So you understand these cultures and know. Now look at Instagram. Your videos, the sizes of your videos, the quality of your videos determine how you will excel if you are on Instagram space. Now you need to understand the culture, the features of this platform, and leverage it so that it can be to your benefit. Now, different platform with its unique feature, use it to your advantage. Now, do content. Content is key. Of course, content is key. If you must thrive on the digital space, let me not lie to you, you must do content. Now, share strategic organic content. These are content that are valuable. Content that your audience will see and know that, yes, they've benefited from it. High quality content, engaging content, and also your content has the power to take your audience through the KLT journey. Now, KLT simply means know, like, and trust. Know is when you start putting up content, of course, they will get to know you, who you are, how you do things, and the likes. Now, they will like you. They like the way you are putting up things, the way you are putting up content, and the like. Then they can trust you to the extent of transacting business or transacting deal with you. If they don't know you, there's no way they will like you. Is the person they know, of course, is who you know you like. Abi, If they don't know you, nobody can like, they don't know you exist. So you have to use content, you put yourself out there so that they can know you, and also they can like you. Then from there they can trust you to transact with you. That is where conversion takes place. Yes, here are content pro tips. Create your content pillars. Very, very important. You create when you are you create your content pillars. Okay, educative content, entertaining content. Okay, I want to share memes and the like. The pillars, you create your content pillars. Then you do your content research. What kind of content will my audience or would resonate, or would my audience resonate with more? What kind of content do they want? Now, after creating or doing your research, you start from your research, you start jotting down you start scripting out things they would embrace more. Then you create your content calendar. Very, very important. So when you create your content calendar, you not wake up one day and be like, what do I want to create today? 1 hour is gone, you are still thinking of what to create. 2 hours is gone, you are still thinking of what to create. But when you have your content calendar, okay, on Mondays is just Monday motivations. I want to motivate my clients. I want to motivate my audience. I want to motivate on Tuesday. Okay, I want to Tuesday teachers. I want to teach them on this particular thing. On Wednesday, okay, I would rest. I will not post anything on Wednesday. On Thursday, okay, I'll teach them a way of how to go about something. On Thursday, like, you have your content calendar. So when you wake up on that Monday, you don't have to be thinking on what do I want to create or what do I know, because you have your calendar. The calendar will serve as a guide to transition you through. Now, the next one is batch your content if needed. Batching simply means creating 2 or more content at the same time, creating more content. Today is Tuesday, I can create 5, 6, 7 content today. In fact, there are tools that you can. In fact, now social media, if not, gone are the days where you need a third application or a third platform to batch your content, so to schedule your content. Now, Instagram has scheduling feature, Facebook has scheduling feature, LinkedIn, all platforms basically have scheduling feature now. So even if you are not posting now, you can schedule. I can schedule 1 month content done, and I don't have to go online. It will just be posting by say, you think I'm online, you just schedule, because I've batched my content down and I've programmed it already, I've scheduled it down. So that would help you to be consistent actually. Now, pick a content style. Pick a content style, your color, the kind of color you are putting up. So let them know this is the color you do. Let them know, okay, when it's now look at Jumia. When you see orange and you see a cat icon, you see that, okay, everybody, it resonates with everybody that is the Jumia. That's their style. They pick that style. The kind of fonts when you see yellow and you see black, a little black and the light, that's MTN. They've already positioned you to think, or when you see something like that, you already know that it's MTN. So pick your own style too, then be consistent. This is the mode of the game. That is, the game is consistency. Game of coming online is you must be consistent. You cannot show up today and tomorrow you are nowhere to be found. Next tomorrow you are nowhere to be found. See you next month again, you post again. Thank God it's Friday again. Next month again, you post again. No, that you cannot thrive doing that. You can only thrive if you are consistent every day. If you are doing every day, make sure your every day is every day. If you are doing 3 times in a week, make sure your 3 times in a week is 3 times. If you are doing 4 times, depending on your capability or your time frame, make sure you are doing according to your schedule so that you can be consistent. And by so doing, after a period of time, your audience will be waiting to this person, Mr. Kate, is supposed to post something today. Miss Kate is supposed to post, and by so doing, people get to know you, and from there you start scaling. Now, post content that they will talk about. Look for content that your audience will likely talk about. Those are the kind of content you should post. Then share stories. Stories connect more. I cannot overemphasize this, but you should have to share stories. Share the story of, okay, when you had these challenges, what was the story? How do you feel when you had this challenge? How do you feel when how you solve how this product helped you to solve this problem? Okay, how, like, your story, the journey. Everybody want to connect with you. In fact, you have to now in this age now, we don't do a brand without a face. If you see a brand and you go online and check them, and you are not seeing anybody attached to the brand, you are tending to be very receptive on that brand. But once you see face, you see people around that brand, and you see people that you can connect with people by. So in fact, you will not even know when you are transacting with them, because they are sharing story and they are connecting their face with, like, okay. The next point is even putting a face to your brand. Is we are humans. We want to interact with brands that are humanly, not robots. So it does not look as if we are interacting with robots. We want to interact with somebody that has flesh and blood, or an entity that has flesh and blood, just like we are, that we know that yes, these people have pain points, they have mood, they have emotions and the likes. So we put a face to your brand, then engage, collaborate. Now your audience, go and engage on their content too. Collaborate with experts in your niches, attend conference, like Miss Esther has said. Collaborate with people, network with people, very, very important. And by so then respond to comments and questions fast as possible. You don't, when after posting, you don't leave your post there and run away for the next 24 hours or the next 48 hours. No, when people are commenting on your post, be there to reply their comments. It makes them feel like yes, they are human. It makes them feel humanly, and also makes them feel appreciated. Like yes, somebody is connecting with them. That is why you need to also connect or respond to questions or comments on your social media handles. The next one is optimize your handle. Very, very important. You need to optimize your handle. Now, like I said, every platform has its own culture. You need to optimize your handle according to the culture, so that when people come on board, they can see something to rest, that they can be attracted to it. You cannot just leave, okay, you have blue color, yellow color, like everything is just started, you don't have a clear bio, like everything is just not in shape. Of course, people would be they will draw away from that brand. But once everything is optimized and everything is right, the bio is where it's supposed to be, the logo and everything is communicating, synchronizing together, you get more conversion. Now invest in growth and development. Yes, you need to invest in growth. Everywhere is growing, everywhere is changing, everywhere is developing. You need to also grow with it. You need to also develop and also upskill yourself. Now, the last thing will I say the last now? Yes, okay. The last thing I'll be saying is you need to start. If you have an intention to start, or you have an intention to be online or to leverage the digital space for anything, your personal brand or your business brand, the only thing stopping you is you now. And I'm challenging you today now. Start. The earlier you start, the faster you know what is working. Yes, there are a lot of strategies, there are a lot of things on the online. I can start rattling a lot of strategies to you, but the truth is not every strategy will work for you. There are strategies that has worked for me as an individual that will not work for my own brand. There are strategies that will work for my brand that will not work for you. Yes, but it's good to learn all these things, implement them. When you implement them, the earlier you implement them, the earlier you know what is working, and what is not working, you try to adjust, try to tweak, so that you understand to make it work, and that's the better for you or the better for your brand. But when you start, you are still thinking, trying to put everything right and the likes, your competitors are already doing it, and also they are taking the market shares, and you are missing the whole lot from the table. Now, the difference, Damilola said, the difference between where you are now and where you want to be is implementation. Implementation is what differentiates you from where you are now and where you want to be. So if you are looking at yourself like, oh, I'm a LinkedIn influencer, or I'm an Instagram influencer, okay, I share nursing tips, I do a lot of things, I do this, I do that. Now, that place you are imagining yourself, and the difference and where you are now is just you implement. Now you have learned a lot. Mrs. Esther Okorozo has taught you, has taken you through the journey of how you can brand yourself. I've also given you some other tips on how you can brand. Now it's not less for you to go back home, sit down, strategize on how you want to go, and also start. You don't have to wait for everything fixed or perfectly fixed, but with the little you have, you can start with the little resources around. With the little resources you have, you can start doing one or two things, and of course, with that you start getting your results. It might not be, it's a process actually. It's not you start today, you start getting results tomorrow, is a lie. If you are going on this online space journey, is a journey. You don't just jump into it and expect to see results. Allow yourself to try a lot of things, and with time you start seeing results. And if you are a 9 to 5, you will do a 9 to 5 and you don't have time to do all this I've said. Like, you don't have time to post online, engage in comments because your job is demanding and everything. You can also hire a professional, or you subscribe to an agency that would help you along this journey, and also you still benefit from the digital space. And I want to tell you, Explorital Hub is one of the agencies you can partner with that can also help you, put you on the online space, and help you effectively benefit from the digital world or the digital space. And I think with these few points of mine, or with this little I've this junction, I would like to stop and I'd like to know if we have any question. Thank you, thank you. I want to know if we have any question before we just call it a day. So I believe everybody can still hear me.
Yes, we can. We can still hear you.
Okay, thank you very much for that feedback. I'd like to know if you have any question before. I believe it has been an insightful session. We've learned a whole lot from the session today. Okay. So if you have any question, you can just put it. You can just put it in the comments in the chat box, so that we can look at it together and or you unmute yourself and just say something so that I'll respond to it. I don't know. Is Mrs. Esther still here? Okay, she has gone. Okay, I can still do justice to the question. Okay. I'm not seeing any signal. I believe everything we've said has been well taken. Okay, let me ask question. Then, if there's no question, I believe everybody understood and everybody is on board. Okay, can two persons just unmute themselves and just say one or two things they learned from the session today? If you can get three persons, fine. But who is going first? Who is going first? Just unmute yourself and just said, okay. You said?
The question.
Sorry. Okay, question. Okay. I can hear you. I'm all ears.
No, I'm not having question.
Okay, you don't have any question. I said contribution. Like, what have you learned in the throughout the session? Just say one or two things you learned.
Okay.
Okay, let me say
Then,
something.
okay.
Okay, I learned that if you want to go into this digital space and be successful, you have to be consistent. If you decide to post your content every day, you must be consistent. And if you decide to post it once a week, you should be consistent without once a week, because there'll be a time your consumers will want to always see your content. So apart from being consistent, you also have to create content that people enjoy. You can't just create boring content. No one will want to watch it. But you should create exciting content and even educative content too. That's it.
Thank you very much for that. You have to be consistent, like you said. You have to be very, very consistent, because when you start doing once a week, maybe you are posting every Monday. This week you are expecting Monday, next week Monday, in 2 weeks' time Monday. The next week, everybody is expecting that you are posting on Monday and you are nowhere to be found. You've disappointed them. Maybe in the following Monday, you disappointed them again. They will now start clouding, or they'll start drawing back from your brand. That's why it's very, very important to be consistent and also post content that they engage in. Yes, a platform where you can get, sorry I did not mention this, but I remembered now. Thank you for your contribution. A platform where how can you get content to be posting? Now look at your competitors. Like I've always said, analyze your competitor. Feel free to analyze your competitor. Look at what they are posting. You can get ideas from them. Then there's this site, answerthepublic.com. It's another site where you can get content to post to. Then I think there's one again in my head. I cannot remember now. When I remember before this, at the end of this this I would say it. But for now, that's the ones I can remember. So thank you very much for that. So who is going again? Victor Deomi, get ready. Michael Raphael, get ready to speak. Yes, Kemi, let me hear you now. Zoluwakemi here? Okay. Victor, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, okay, can go on. Hope it's not network, Sha. Okay, do we have any other person that want to speak? Okay, in the absence of that, I think we'll just call it a day. Thank you very much. I want to specially appreciate everyone, all of you, for staying true to this moment. You can speak if you want to say something. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, one of the things I learned that what she also emphasized on was that the implementation of what we learn, like don't procrastinate and say, let me say it's not fast, whatever you need to do, just have to do it. And with determination and focus, everything is going.
Okay, I did not get it clearly, but if I think you're talking about don't procrastinate, like start something like that, right?
Yes, yes, yes. That was what I
Okay,
was talking about.
okay,
Like,
okay, yes.
don't say that I want to start next year or I want to start like the next year is just the next minute, like just take steps.
Yes, for all of you here that are thinking of you want to do something and you're still putting it in next year. Next year is here. Next year in 2 weeks' time or 3 weeks, at most 3 weeks' time. Next year is here. So as much as possible, start whatsoever you think you want to start next year. There's no, I don't know who gave us this law of starting in a new month, new year, new week, and the likes. No, anytime you are ready, just start out something and you are good to go. If you want to go online, so you want to start leveraging digital space, you can start now. Now is the best time to. The best time to start is 20 years ago, like somebody said. The next best time is now, today, like today. So don't procrastinate, start out something. And of course, Explorator Hub is here to if you have any challenge or if you need any support along the journey, we're always here to back you up and also hold you through the journey. Yeah, once again, I want to appreciate everyone for staying true to this very point. God bless you real good. God bless you greatly. You can still stay on the community, the WhatsApp group. Of course, there'll be updates from time to time on how we can get developed, how we can grow, and also use leverage digital space to our benefit. So you don't have to exit the group. And I see each and every one of us thriving on the digital space in the global world. Yes, thank you very much once again. Sorry, before we go, I don't know, Mr. Isaiah. Mr. Isaiah, are you here? Okay, he's not here. He's also one of the team member. I'd have loved him to say one or two things, but he's not here. But no problem. Thank you very much. Do have a wonderful night. Enjoy your night to the fullest. Bye.